Mr. Xianbin Yao, Director General of Asian Development Bank, on the line with us. Good evening, Mr. Yao. Hello?
Good evening. Hello, yes. Good evening.
Good evening, we can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Yao, for the measures, what measures should be adopted by Asian governments in response to the rising food prices? Excuse me, food inflation.
Right. In our report, we say that there are certain short-term measures, that is, in terms of addressing the market volatility. This, of course, has to make sure that the market functions properly. At the same time, to deal with the social impact of the high prices, as we estimated that there are 64 million people fall into poverty if the prices increase by 10%. At the same time, there is a very important concern for countries to look into long-term investments in the agriculture sector as well as the food systems. What we have seen that there is a tremendous vulnerability to Asian food systems. So investment in agriculture sector is very important. So short-term actions as well as long-term responses.
The region has agreed to the ASEAN integrate. Can you hear me? Yeah? Can you hear us? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
So the region has agreed to the
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so the region has agreed to the ASEAN Integrated Food Security Framework. How can this mechanism help prevent shortage from staples such as rice in this region?
We are very pleased to know that the region has this region has this integrated food security framework that is, of course, under active implementation. Firstly, several measures I think I'd like to highlight. One of which is to help the market rice trade function properly. Second is to ensure that there is a proper market information system, more transparent and publicly available market information on the rice market. And the third is very important, that is to ensure that there is establishment in place rice emergency reserve system to help countries who are in need of rice when due to disaster or certain other disruptions. So with all these three measures will contribute to the rice market development and will contribute ultimately to the food security.
Right. So what are the political implications if food inflation and potential shortages are mishandled?
This region is all talk about the importance of inclusive growth. While there is a tremendous growth, at the same time there is a large segment of the population under poverty. With rising food prices, we're saying that there is a clear and visible and notable incremental poverty incidence, as we estimated, as I just mentioned earlier. Our estimate shows that if domestic food prices increase by 10%, there will be incremental 64 million people fall into poverty. So this has clear social and economic implications.
Well, thank you very much for your time with us, Mr. Yao.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Director General Xianbin Yao, he is a Director General at the Asian Development Bank in the Regional and Sustainable Development Department.